So I've tried to warn you, there is $1.7 billion that's been liquidated from the markets the past 24 hours. Just to put that into comparison, 1.2 billion COVID crash, 1.6 billion FTX, and there's 1.7 billion. Now, yeah, of course, the market is bigger, but the reason why I'm posting this and the reason why I'm commenting how long's looking, because I told you, everybody will tell you that the bottom is in and long is in, and I've been guiding you through here on the channel. And it actually comes to my heart because I care about this. I said Bitcoin bottom is not in. It's not looking good for Bitcoin. You will get wrecked by this Bitcoin pump. Break here at 80,000 Bitcoin next. And I even posted yesterday, local top, and everybody called me an idiot. So the question really is, why is Bitcoin dumping 10% since that post yesterday? And what is really going to happen? Now, I told you in the community that I am closing 50% of my positions. I've closed on my Bitfunded account. I closed some of them out because there can be a possibility for a pump. I'm going to talk about the possible outcomes. If you don't know who I am, my name is 𝗬𝗲, and I do these updates every single day, 5 to 10 minutes off your time. As you can see, the track record is quite incredible. I'm very much focused on short term, and the reason why we're called the 100x Club is because we're 100x if I make 4% a month compounding in 10 years. 4% in profit. It's absolutely possible. So subscribe to the channel, join the community. There's a link in the description. It's completely free, just a Telegram where I throw all my trades and ideas and everything. So join in there. Okay, a couple of things we need to run through before I jump into the charts. One is Trump is saying that Jerome Powell's replacement is going to be announced. Yesterday was the post, so it's going to be announced today. That is a big thing because we will see who this magical person is who potentially are going to take us to Valhalla with rate cuts. Now, apparently, the problem is that it's a guy that is kind of hawkish. Okay, so he's a hawk. It's not a dovish guy. Kevin Warsh, his name is, was previous Fed chair. He's a Wall Street legend. So there is an 81% probability here in the picture, but there's actually a 90+% probability now that he is going to be the next Fed chair. The problem with him is that the market is going to take this pretty badly because he is a hawkish person. It's not going to be, just everybody was expecting someone at the Fed chair who's just Trump going to put in and Trump says we cut and this guy cuts. This is not the choice, and Trump is very clever in choosing this guy because he will push back, he will not cut into infinity, and that is not really good for Bitcoin, okay? On the other side, the Clarity Act has passed. The portion of the Clarity Act has passed 12 to 11 party line vote with no Democrats voting in favor. But there is a pass, meaning it goes on to another step. This is one step closer. Now, bearish, bullish. What am I looking for? Number one, I'm going to let you know in the community who the Fed chair pick is that is going to mandate. I do think if it is coming into Kevin, I do think that there will be a dump on the market. Now, he's going to be good long-term for the US, but it's definitely not good for us risk assets. So I don't think that is what's going to, actually, it's super cool. This is actually what I drafted on the show yesterday. This is literally what I drafted on the show yesterday, up and down. Anyway, so we will see how that goes. I do think that there can be a little bit of a sell-off there from there, but there could be a short-term bottom coming somewhere here. Here's what I'm looking at. So I have actually taken another another scalp short position here. The reason why I taken this is because it looks good on the 15-minute. The stop loss is up here at 84,800, and I do think that this can go lower here, especially if the news comes out. The 15-minute shouldn't break. So this is a scalp for you if you want to take it as well. I've taken it up on Bitfunded. But ultimately, this was my short position, or this is my short position. As you can see, 50% is still open here. You can see the short position that I've taken from up here, and I do believe that that is going to go lower. One of the reasons is that I always say you have to follow market structure. On the show yesterday, I outlined that I said that this was the 4-hour level, the 4-hour low, 89,274. If this broke, this basically confirms 80,000 Bitcoin, and that is coming. 80,000 Bitcoin, in my opinion, is coming. We came down to 81,200, so we're kind of close to that. That was the title of yesterday's show. That was if we break this level, 80,000 next, and that was this level. That was this level up here. Did break, and that is free falling from there. The question is, where do we bounce? If I look at the daily chart, I do believe that this here is a very strong level for at least a a small reaction on there, right? So I do think that we could see a reaction here after liquidating that 80,000 region. So after there is a liquidation on the 80,000 region, a reversal between 75,000 and 80,000 on the short term, maybe up to the 95,000 region is absolutely possible. Now the question is, what am I really looking for? Today, especially with the announcement and the potential government shutdown tomorrow, I'm not trading. I'm taking this short position and that's it. I have 50% of my big short open on Solana and on Bitcoin, posted all both in the community. But I'm not taking new positions because I think the market's going to be way too volatile. What I'm really looking for is once this shakeout happens, once this crash happens, and you know, this is actually a substantial dump. Like it's a 5, 6, 10% dump on Bitcoin. I do believe that we can see a bottom, and that will probably form with a market structure shift on the lower time frame, maybe on the hourly, maybe on the 15-minute. We will see how it comes. If it and when it comes, I am going to take a long position. This is, so to say, the last resort for Bitcoin in my opinion, because if this does not reverse at these regions and we go all the way down to 75,000 and break below, the next down is 60 between 70 and 60,000. So if we don't have a bounce here, this is a very strong daily and weekly level down here. I do think that this will have a major capitulation down here to the 60,000 region, which is an additional 20% here, and I don't have to say what that means for the altcoin market. Now, if I look at the altcoin market, is already completely screwed. I mean, this is just like, this is what I've been trying to warn you about. If you have longed, I'm sorry, now you know that you gotta come back and do it with us. I also wanted to tell you about Toobit. So this is one of our partners. They are based in Singapore. I'm visiting them tomorrow. Actually, I'm flying out to Singapore. And I'm visiting them there. They are new partners, and they are running an incredible campaign just for our community. If you sign up, you can get $50 in deposit bonus, and you can get you can get $50 just for signing up and 20% deposit bonus. So if you deposit $100, you get back $20 in vouchers. If you deposit $4,000, you get back $800, and you will be able to see it up here. You will go into futures, and you will be able to see it under bonuses. You will be able to come here, and you can see these vouchers selected for yourself. So if you don't find it, you can just come here. I deposited $10,000. I got the 800. It's basically free money to trade with, especially if you join in on the community and you take the trades with us together. That said, guys, I know a lot of people will tell you that the bottom is in and it's tempting and this and that, and please trade the chart. Ultimately, what I need to see here, I don't think it is happening, but I'm going to tell you, ultimately what I need to see here is at least a 4-hour close above the previous high, which would be the 4-hour high currently sits all the way up here at 90,600. There is no chance that this thing pulls a V-shaped recovery, or if it does, thank you so much, because then we can long without any hesitation. But there is no way. There is going to be a 50% retrace at best up to the 86,500 and a potential rejection from there. If this plays out, and it plays out today and tomorrow, I might consider taking a position. Again, I'm going to update you here when it happens, and also I'm going to update you in the community, both link in the description. And again, check out Toobit as well. I think it makes no sense to not take advantage of this free cash. Guys, appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm dropping a massive show today in the afternoon. So if you want something extraordinary that we haven't had here on the channel, I'm going to have a guest. Go and check that out soon. Subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notifications on, and come back every single day for 5 to 10 minutes. I promise you, it's worth your time. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.